Guess who's back? Back again. Benzino's back with another diss track. I was not expecting another one. I didn't even expect the first diss track, to be honest, but he is back with another Eminem diss track. We just checked the first one out 2 days ago, and here we are. Now we got Rap Elvis. MGK, Rap Devil, Rap Elvis. Benzino, you're being clever already. I can tell. It took a lot of work to come up with that. And I even see the picture, even this picture of Eminem as Elvis. It looks like an AI-generated Eminem as Elvis. I wonder if AI's been writing these raps for him. I don't know. But like the last Benzino diss, it was aight. It was aight, you know, for Benzino standards. So we're going to check out and see how this one is. But Eminem has referenced Elvis several times over the course of his career. He's dressed up as Elvis in his music videos. He's mentioned Elvis in his songs. And they wonder why I keep dressing like Elvis. He's back in his pink Alf shirt, looking like someone shrinked his outfit. Come on. Benzino, you're real clever. You're real clever. I mean, Eminem even had a song on the Elvis movie soundtrack. So, come on now. We're going to check this out. Benzino, Rap Elvis, another Eminem diss. It's diss track season, baby.
Rock and roll was a black thing until Elvis came and made it different. You can't self-sustain, you too selfish. Wait and listen. You keep saying my name, you put yourself in this position.
Okay, he's coming right out the gate, making it about race again. Stop me if you've heard it before. Rock and roll was a black thing until Elvis came and made it different. He is saying that Eminem is just like Elvis. That's where he gets the title Rap Elvis from. In that Eminem is trying to steal hip-hop from black people, just like Elvis stole rock and roll. The same tired tropes, man. The same tired tropes. Always about race. Why is it always got to be about race? Like, music transcends color. It's universal. If it speaks to you and you feel it, why does it have to matter what color you are? It doesn't.
Rock and roll was a black thing until Elvis came and made it different. You can't self-sustain, you too selfish. Wait and listen. You keep saying my name, you put yourself in this position. This is what happens when the Celtics play the Pistons. I was minding my business.
That's what happens when the Celtics play the Pistons. The Celtics being from Boston, where Benzino's from. The Pistons, Detroit Pistons. Detroit being where Eminem reps. You put yourself in this position. You play a position in basketball. Okay.
Sustain, you too selfish. Wait and listen. You keep saying my name, you put yourself in this position. This is what happens when the Celtics play the Pistons. I was minding my business when you wasn't making any type of noise these days. So a choice was made. Clout chase Benzino and Corner Ray. You still in your annoying phase. Wow. Hey, what do you?
Did he forget who he is? What? Did he forget? He keeps Eminem's nuts in his mouth constantly. Benzino is the one. You're the one who's been calling my name, and you're trying to clout chase me and Coiler. What? Don't you have to have clout in order for someone to clout chase you? How does someone with more clout and more popularity, how are they considered to be clout chasing someone who has less clout than them? What? Benzino's the one who's always talking trash on Eminem, doing interviews with Vlad and every time on Twitter, arguing with Stans and everything. Come on now. You forget? Did you forget that you did all of that? Now all of a sudden Eminem initiates with his own diss track. He's the one calling your name. It wasn't, that Eminem got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and hasn't said anything about Benzino, and then suddenly Benzino starts thumb-thugging and getting pissed that Eminem got inducted and starts talking trash. It wasn't that. Surely it couldn't be that. Come on now. Let's not have short-term memory loss here.
I was minding my business. You wasn't making any type of noise these days. So a choice was made. Clout chase Benzino and Coil Ray.
I was minding my damn business, and then Benzino dropped another diss track. And then people were messaging me telling me to check it out. Who's really minding their business?
Making any type of noise these days. So a choice was made. Clout chase Benzino and Coil Ray. You still in your annoying phase. Wow. Hey, what do you call it when the man that stands is a stand? Help me coin the phrase. I am the culture.
A man that stands is a stand. So, so Eminem coined the term stan, but he's saying that because he coined that term stan and being an obsessed fan, that Eminem has himself turned into a stan and is a stan of himself, saying that he's so egotistical and only thinks about himself. And he started off by calling him selfish. Okay.
Chase Benzino and Coil Ray. You still in your annoying phase. Wow. Hey, what do you call it when the man that stands is a stand? Help me coin the phrase. I am the culture. You don't even be around. You don't even come outside. You don't even see a town. Icewear Vezzo said the M don't be showing the city love. Why you ain't got no words for him, huh? He in your city, bro. I wonder why. We want to.
So Benzino trying to call for backup? Is that what it is? He's bringing Icewear Vezzo into it. So Icewear Vezzo from Detroit, another rapper, mentioned before, and now Benzino's kind of taking it out of context a little bit because Icewear wasn't hating on Eminem. He showed love to Eminem. Icewear just mentioned about how when M blew up and became that megastar, it excited everybody in the hood because it was, those people who were still there, it was a calling to them. They're like, wow, somebody made it out the mud. We can do this too. We can get out. So he and a lot of other people had expectations that M would come and reach back to the hood and help them all get out of there. Well, it's different eras, man. It's different eras. You have your group of friends who you're going to help directly because they impacted you directly around you. So M did reach back to the people he came up with and tried to help elevate them. But Icewear seen it as, well, Eminem's not actually coming around the hood. And when you get to be to a certain stature and popularity, it makes it really hard to go anywhere. And he didn't come back to the hood and visit and do all this stuff. So they started to see that kind of as, well, he's not really trying to help us out. But they did he respects M's success. He never hated on him. And Benzino's kind of trying to twist it there. Try to initiate a little beef between them so he can have somebody on his side. Why don't you start going after Icewear Vezzo? He said you're not really helping the city. Come on, Benzino. This a one-on-one now. Why you bringing other people into it? But nah, Icewear, he just basically mentioned that Royce is actually in the hood. Ice mentioned that Royce does come around, and Royce hangs out with M. So why can't M come around? So they stopped seeing M as their hero, which they initially saw, and they started seeing Royce in that light. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. They're both from Detroit. M's more of a solo person anyways. He's like, and it's not that he's like selfish. It's just that he's an introvert, man. And a lot of people are introverts. But he did try to help out his homies. And nothing but respect for that. And him and Icewear got it cleared up anyways. Because they ran into each other at a 50 Cent concert for the picture that was posted on Instagram. Icewear and M met on the 50 Cent, the Final Lap tour. That's what it was. See, I remember. I was actually going to go to that 50 Cent Final Lap tour. Tickets were hella expensive, though.
You don't even see a town. Icewear Vezzo said the M don't be showing the city love. Why you ain't got no words for him, huh? He in your city, bro.
Why you coming after me?
I wonder why. We want to see. Just say something, please. Could it be possibly that you ain't really from them streets? I was born and raised in my city. You shouldn't come for me. I don't know where you from. Let's say Missouri loves company. I'm probably more Detroit than you, cause these real.
Okay, Benzino. I like that. Misery loves company. Let's say you're not really from them streets. Missouri loves company because M actually being born in Missouri but grew up in Detroit. So he's You know, the common thing that people think is because M reps Detroit so much that he's from Detroit. Well, M will claim Detroit till the day he dies because that's the city that showed him love. That's where he grew up. That's the culture he was raised in. He didn't grow up in Missouri. He may have been born there, but moved to Detroit at a really early stage in his life and was formed. Detroit formed who Eminem is. So that's who he sees as his home. Okay. So he's harping on, just like the last diss track, about M not being in the streets, but also not even being from Detroit. Okay, it's true. He's not actually from Detroit, but in his heart, that is Detroit. And even, you know what? I bet Benzino's been going through M's catalog, and he probably listened to that song So Far off the MMLP2. Because Eminem mentions Missouri Southern roots. What the fuck is upper class? But the chorus in the song is, maybe that's why I can't leave Detroit. It's the motivation that keeps me going. Because, you know, you look back on where you came from. And M, coming from the streets of Detroit, uses that as motivation. But it ain't like M just forgot he was born in Missouri. So, I know Benzino did some research here. All right.
Ain't really from them streets. I was born and raised in my city. You shouldn't come for me. I don't know where you from. Let's say Missouri loves company. I'm probably more Detroit than you, cause these real niggas know me. I was with YBI in 86. Yeah, that's my OGs. Four Corners, Columbia Point. My young boys had the Moseys on Dexter with the bomb boys close to me. Okay, you found me.
Okay. So Benzino talking now, he said, I'm really from the streets. The YBI back in 86. YBI being, you know, cartel, drug-related gangs. Benzino saying he was a part of that culture. He had people posted on every corner. All right, Benzino. You know, he's trying to show his street cred. You know, he's trying to get buck with it.
Boys had the Moseys on Dexter with the bomb boys close to me. Okay, you found 50, and you put on 5 Detroit niggas. Rest in peace to the best ones, the rest of them sound iffy. So let's go down your stable. Gun left your leg.
Nah, Benzino. That sounds like Benzino trying to backtrack a little bit. He trying to do damage control because of the last diss. That vulturius, when he threw that shot out there at Proof, why didn't you go circle the block for Proof? He knew he fucked up when he did that, and now he's regretting it. So instead of trying to throw more dirt on it, he's trying to just pretend like it never. Hey, yeah, you know, you found 50. I'll give you that. You brought up 50 from the streets. You brought up your 5 Detroit homies, because guess what? Eminem really did go back to the streets, and he got his homies, and he brought them with him, the ones who held him down. But he says, rest in peace to the best one. So he said Proof was the best out of the group. And now he's trying to show love to Proof after dissing him on the last track. That sound like backtracking to me, Benzino. It's too late. It's too late.
Best ones, the rest of them sound iffy. So let's go down your stable. Gun left your label. Benny left your label. Khan left your label. Royce left your label. Joe Button left your label. Ortiz left your label. No crooked eye couldn't save you. Yellow Wolf been out there flopping. And where the hell Cassius at though? Heard from Obi Trice only twice, and not a word from Stat Quo. With all them forced lines that you pitched him.
Damn, okay. He literally... All right, he went down the whole stable, the whole staff, Shady record label. He's right, though. He's right. All them people he just listed, they did leave the label. But that doesn't mean that Eminem didn't help get him on the label, help get him a contract, help get him a record deal, help get him money, which helped get him paid so that they could have some promotion and actually have a name out there, because before they were on the label, you know, some of them wasn't really popping. You know, what was Joe Budden doing before he was on Shady Records? Pump it up. Pump it up. I see some ladies chilling. Back in like 03, I mean, that song was hot. I ain't gonna lie. You know, that was a jam back in there. You throw that on to Cookout, it's a good time. But what did he do after that? Slaughterhouse. And then now Joe Budden used Eminem's name to help promote his podcast because of the little beef they had going on back before Kamikaze released and everything, that chloroseptic this. Joe Budden started talking trash after Slaughterhouse got dropped and, you know, split up from the label. So he took that opportunity to promote his podcast, and now Joe Budden has a name thanks to Shady. But Benzino talking that talk, he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. He did call the rest of D12 iffy. You know, what's Bizarre gonna say about that?
Twice and not a word from Stat Quo. With all them false lines that you pitched them, Shady Records sound like less of a name and more like a description. Chain here, a feature there.
Now that's a shot. That's a shot. Okay, that's legitimate. Shady Records sound like less of a name and more like a description. He's throwing shade for real, because he's saying that not just is it called Shady Records, but the shit that be going on there, Eminem be acting shady, and not just Slim Shady, he be acting shady. Like maybe he really ain't helping these other guys out like he says he is. But I think they'll be inclined, even though they're not on the label, inclined to say different. I bet they would.
It sounds like less of a name and more like a description. Chain here, a feature there, a side of that. What did he do? And why this cat don't get the type criticism that did he do? Huh? Y'all see what all this...
Why doesn't Eminem get the same criticism that Diddy gets? So he's comparing Shady Records to Bad Boy Entertainment with Diddy? Well, I'll tell you what, I haven't heard anything about a Shady Aftermath party. I haven't heard nothing about no shady parties, no shadiness going on at any parties where Eminem's at. I have heard the Diddy parties are a little shady, though.
And why does
night keep your booty hole tight? You know what I'm saying?
Cat don't get the type criticism that Diddy do, huh? Y'all see what all this corny rap shit do to you? Since you so hip hop, then you should've went to Nipsey funeral. If you support 50, then why you ain't go to Smoke funeral? And now you spitting gum bars, boy. I really throw two in you. Talk about I catch you straight.
Okay, all right. So he's flipping the funerals on him because Eminem brought up how he was shot at the funerals. And now he's saying, if you really from the streets and you showing support and all this, why didn't you go to Nipsey's funeral? Why didn't you go to Pop Smoke if you really support 50? Well, M is aware of his own status. And the thing about that, if M does go to their funerals, think about this. His popularity is so huge and the aura around him is of such a high magnitude. If he goes to one of their funerals, the funeral no longer becomes about who's in the casket and lost their life. It gets turned on M. Everybody's focused on M instead of the person who's no longer with us. So in order for him to pay his respects, he was showing respect by not showing up. He shouted them out. He shouted them out on tracks and showed love to them. But that's called being aware of who you are. It's not like he doesn't respect them. And that shows that Benzino really doesn't, he's just not there. He's not on the level. He doesn't recognize that. And he's trying to use it in a diss track, so I get it. You got to find something to attack. And he's trying to attack M's character. But think about if M showed up to there, who would they be talking about? M doesn't want that. And he was just at a damn fucking Lions game. He was at the football game 2 weeks ago. Showed up on the big screen. And 65,000 people stopped focusing on the game. And they saw Eminem. And they started all rapping Lose Yourself at the exact same time. They literally lost their self. They forgot they were there for a football game. And it became about Eminem.
And now you spitting gum bars, boy. I really throw two in you. Talk about I catch you straight. You pull it and squeeze. I've been shot multiple times. What's a bullet to me? Looking at
right
me.
there.
Trust my pride.
Yeah. So he's continuing to flip the funeral thing on him and talking about, oh, so now you're threatening me with putting holes. Listen, I've been shot. You ain't gonna squeeze that trigger. He's telling him he ain't from the streets, so he's playing on his last diss track to him. He's continuing it. This is a follow up. This is Episode 2.
Boy, I really throw two in you. Talk about I catch a stray. You pull it and squeeze. I've been shot multiple times. What's a bullet to me? Looking at me. Trust my process. I am here to cook in these streets. You miss a season like you rookie and bees. You call our women black bitches, then play the.
Okay, I'm really here to cook in these streets. But Joel. Damn, all right. Hold up. So you just turn into a cook, dog? You know, Chef Boy RB right here. Come on now. But I'm really here to cook in these streets. But then you missing season like rookie Embiid? That's a nice scheme. I ain't even gonna front. He went from the kitchen to the basketball court real quick. So he said, I'm really here to cook in these streets. But then you missing season. Like you season your food, seasoning. You missing like rookie Embiid, Joel Embiid, when he's on the Philadelphia 76ers when he had his rookie season, then he missed. He didn't play at all that rookie season because of an injury. So he's telling M that he's not going to respond to this dish. Like, yeah, you think you're playing, but you ain't really playing. Go sit on the bench. You're not going to respond to this. And he's calling him a rookie, too, which is also a diss because that's seen as not a seasoned veteran. Season again. And then there's also, he's harping on the race thing again because it's like a black and white thing. He keeps playing on that trope. He was at the beginning. He does it every time he talks about it. He makes it about race. So now he's using the seasoning as a race thing. If you watch a lot of cooking videos, you see comments if white people are cooking, and you'll see comments where if they don't season their food, which white people are apparently known for not doing, but not me. If you on the Instagram, then you know. But they'll say sounds about white, and they'll put it down in the comments. Yeah, they'll just call them out for not seasoning their food. That was actually a pretty nice scheme. I ain't gonna lie, Benzino.
What's a bullet to me? Looking at me. Trust my process. I am here to cook in these streets. You miss a season like you rookie and bees. You call our women black bitches, then play the victim when there's distrust. You keep using the art form that we created to diss us. They try to rewrite history.
Nah. So M did have, troubled times where he mentioned some stuff about black women, and he's made amends with that. He's called himself out for it and apologized and everything. So Benzino again trying to make it about race. And it's just one of those things where we've heard people talk about it before. Charlemagne, we've heard him talk about it. Find something new.
You keep using the art form that we created to diss us. They try to rewrite history.
You keep using the art form to diss us. And here he goes throwing that us term out again. So he's trying to make it this whole group against Eminem. Nah, stop it. Stop it, Benzino. This is a one-on-one. You wanted the one-on-one, remember? You said Eminem won't show up. He won't see you face-to-face one-on-one. But now you're calling for backup because he's scared. He's scared. He knows what's coming for him. But he keeps saying this us term. Saying Eminem's trying to diss us. No. M used the art form to diss you. Diss you. Nobody else. He's dissed plenty of people in the past. But on that Doomsday diss track, he was dissing you, dog. Don't call for backup now.
You keep using the art form that we created to diss us. They try to rewrite history, make you Elvis of hip-hop. But in the store, Slim should be on the shelves next to Slipknot. You say you come from...
Did I hear it? Hold up.
Using the art form that we created to diss us. They try to rewrite history, make you Elvis of hip-hop. But in the store, Slim should be on the shelves next to Slipknot. You say you come...
See, not trying to rewrite history. No. He's trying to say that everybody's forgetting about all these other rappers, all these other great rappers. That's not true. That here we go again with the rap Elvis thing. M trying to be Elvis. And M, listen, man. M has mentioned Elvis himself. He parodies the idea of him being Elvis because Elvis was a controversial figure. So was Eminem. That's why they got compared. He was a white guy who showed up in a predominantly black culture and genre, just like Elvis did. So he's trying to say that Elvis stole rock and roll, and everybody forgets that black people are part of rock and roll too, and now they're trying to do the same with Eminem. So the Elvis comparison. But Eminem doesn't forget about those who came before him. He doesn't forget about those coming up right now. Any opportunity he gets, he shouts them out. He pays respect. He pays homage to those before him. He doesn't try to disrespect the art form. And Benzino's trying to act like he does. It's so tiring. I'm about to fall asleep, dude.
You keep using the art form that we created to diss us. They try to rewrite history, make you Elvis of hip hop. But in the store, Slim should be on the shelves next to Slipknot. You say you come from battle rap.
In Paris, their parents still listen to Elvis. Come on, he mentions Elvis in his own music, and you're trying to use it against him as if it's a negative thing. But the Slipknot thing, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I met Corey Taylor, and Corey Taylor is a cool ass dude. He's got some good energy with him, man. But it's so tiring. Woo, I'm gonna have to sit through the rest of this, man. I need something pick me up, man. I'm falling asleep hearing the same old shit.
But in the store, Slim should be on the shelves next to Slipknot. You say you come from battle rap, but why you don't support none of these battle cats? Drake be at the smack events, where your ass was at. Room full of hood niggas back to back, and it's action packed, and a pop rapper smack dab in the middle. Imagine that.
Hold up. So that's actually a little new. Okay, I was just Benzino, impeccable timing. I'll give you that. And that actually did make me listen up a little bit. Run that back. He started talking about battle culture.
Next to Slipknot. You say you come from battle rap, but why you don't support none of these battle cats? Drake be at the smack events, where your ass was at. Room full of hood niggas back to back.
Okay, here we go. So now he's claiming, M doesn't show up and support battle rap culture. He doesn't do anything to support that, just like he doesn't support the hood. He doesn't support Detroit like he says he does. So Eminem, being known as the best battle rapper, many people hoist him up there and tout that he's a great battle rapper. He comes from that era, that culture. That's what he grew up in, and M is proud of that too. Many people see 8 Mile, and they think, damn, Eminem's a crazy battle rapper. So that's where they learn how good of a battle rapper, and they learn what battle rap is. But where's M at? Does he hang around this battle rap culture now? No. And we talked about it at the funeral thing. So if we go back to the funeral thing, Eminem has grown so big that he knows if he shows up there, it's not about him anymore. As soon as they put him on the screen, as soon as someone sees him, they want him to rap. It no longer becomes about the people at the event, the ones who were scheduled to battle that night. It becomes about, let's hear M spit some shit. Let's hear M get on the mic. We want Eminem to battle. M doesn't want that. He doesn't want the shine on himself. He is a recluse. He likes to stay out of the spotlight until he crawls out that cave and he got to bite somebody. And it's about to. It's about to happen. And you know what? Fuck that shit, because M did support battle rap. He tried to. And he still does, of course. He still does. But he tried to create something to hoist battle rap up. 10 years ago, Total Slaughter, when Slaughterhouse was still rocking, he set up an event for battle rap. He was trying to create a show for him, a platform for more exposure to those underground battle rappers. But they didn't want that. They didn't want, and you can go back and see Joe Budden get his ass handed to him on Total Slaughter 2. That's pretty funny. That's on YouTube. But go back and watch, man. M was trying to show love to that. You know why it didn't succeed? It wasn't because M didn't want it to succeed. It wasn't just another failure or anything like this for him. The battle rappers didn't want to be a part of it. There was a lot of people in that underground culture that saw that as M and Dre trying to put something together to take the spotlight away from them and take their culture away from them. Battle rap usually comes from the underground. There's not a lot of spotlight on them to begin with, so it's kind of a weird juxtaposition. And M didn't want to step on any toes. He said, look, man, if that's how you feel, I'm not trying to do that. So he stepped back, and then Total Slaughter ceased to exist. It's not around anymore. But M tried to give him a platform to help shine some light on them. And those battle rappers, the organizations and stuff, didn't want to be a part of it. They saw it as M trying to create more attention for himself. But that's the opposite of what he was trying to do. He was trying to show love for something that he came up in because he respects the culture. But they bit the hand that was trying to feed him. And it is what it is. M put even real rappers as judges. He even took himself away. He didn't judge at all because he didn't want to be there and have people focused on what he thinks. He wants the crowd and the people around there to get involved in the battle rap. And that's just being self-aware, man. Benzino doesn't seem to be very self-aware.
Drake be at the smack events where your ass was at. Room full of hood niggas back to back and it's action packed and a pop rapper smack.
That was pretty nice. He went from saying Drake be at the smack events and then going to back because Drake had that Meek Mill diss track back to back. But that's a prime example right there. He just made my damn point. If M was at these smack events, M was at these battle raps, who's gonna be in the spotlight? Not the battle rappers. Who did Benzino just mention? Drake, right there. Who's he talking about? Drake. Drake was there. Okay. But did he mention who was battle rapping that night?
Room full of hood niggas back to back and it's action packed and a pop rapper smack dab in the middle. Imagine that. Last time you battled shit was like 22 years ago versus Marv 1. What was the outcome of that matchup? Marv 1. You been afraid, you ain't no renegade.
Okay, that was pretty nice. So we going back to 8 Mile. So apparently Benzino's been watching 8 Mile a lot. So okay. 8 Mile. You got the bonus scenes on here, the deleted scenes. In the deleted scenes, you can go and watch these battles at the ending rap battles that didn't get put in the movie. And Marv 1 was a rapper that was battling Eminem in one of the deleted scenes. And he says Marv 1, well, Marv 1 because his name is Marv 1 and a lot of people think he won that battle. But it's subjective because in that battle, Marv 1 had a written rap ready to go. So he was on stage face to face with Eminem and he was rapping. And I ain't gonna lie, he had some bars in there. He had Mike Tyson bar. Like, it was pretty nice rap, but it was written. And this is supposed to be freestyle battling off the top. That's the whole point of battle culture, at least back then. The culture's changed now. There's a lot of people with writtens. Whereas back then, if you had a written, you get kicked out, you get blackballed. Don't come around here no more. Well, M wasn't even supposed to rap in response to Marv 1. He was just chilling. He had a mic in his hand though, and you know M don't like to keep quiet. So Marv 1, the reason he was rapping was to keep the crowd interested, to keep them entertained in between takes, in between the scenes. So he says some shit, and M was like, you know, hearing the crowd chant, he said, I can't let that slide. And he started rapping, and when he started spitting, his mic wasn't even turned on. So nobody could hear him. And then he realized it, he turned the mic on, and then he started freestyling off the dome, which is the whole point of the battle. And he called Marv 1 out, saying that was a written rap. Like, Marv had written his rap. So, yeah, Marv, that was nice, but that was written, dog. And the crowd goes crazy. So if you get called out for having a written, you automatically lose in my book. You automatically lost right there. So you draw your own conclusion. Go watch it. It's only like 2 minutes long or something.
1. What was the outcome of that matchup? Marv 1. You been afraid, you ain't no renegade fam, and you duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't.
You been afraid, you ain't a renegade. So again, he must be going down M's catalog because he's saying that M isn't a renegade as in the streets, but he's also not a renegade, the renegade song you had with Jay-Z, and been afraid, not afraid. He's flipping. Okay, Benzino. All right.
You been afraid, you ain't no renegade fam, and you duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't with the fade fam. Me, you and Royce can box. 2-on-1, y'all get the same hands. I'm in the trench with weight bands, so when I
Benzino. All right, we went from the barber shop to the boxing ring in that one. That was actually pretty nice. Saying, nah, he don't want it. He's calling M out, saying he doesn't want this battle. He doesn't want to respond, and he's gonna duck. He's gonna duck him, as in not respond. But he's saying he ducking his clipper blades. Let's run that back. That was nice.
Ain't no renegade fam, and you duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't with the fade fam. Me, you and Royce can box 2-on-1.
So you been afraid. You ain't with the fade. You duck my clippers. Now, duck my clippers and then fade. So that's haircut terminology, because you use clippers to fade your hair, and that's how I get my hair cut. But he's talking about clippers as in shaving someone's head, but also clippers as in guns. So you duck my clips in the streets. And we go from the barbershop talking about ducking a fade. He wants to box him and Royce 2-on-1. So when you say, oh, you gonna catch a fade, you ain't just talking about fade haircut, you talking about boxing, you gonna catch a fade. He's saying he's gonna whoop their ass. That's nice. I ain't gonna front. That was nice. That was clever. Who wrote it though? I don't know. Nah, hey, if Ben wrote it, it's nice.
What's the outcome of that matchup? Marv won. You been afraid, you ain't no renegade fam, and you duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't with the fade fam. Me, you and Royce can box 2-on-1, y'all get.
Oh, and then the clip. So in boxing, you can get clipped too. If you get caught with a shot, they say, oh, you got clipped. Not just the gun.
Duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't with the fade fam. Me, you and Royce can box 2-on-1, y'all get the same hands. I'm in the trench with weight bands, so when I lift them, they land. I've been a made man, you little mangy minute made man, and I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand. My nigga Young Z dissed you.
I've been a made man, you minute made man. Oh shit, we just flipped the lyrical lemonade stand? Nah, that might be the nicest scheme in the whole thing right there. I've been a made man. So he's saying he's a self-made man. He built himself up. But also in gang terminology, he was talking about being in the gang earlier, like mafia, mobs. When you get initiated into the gang, once you become a member, they consider you a made man. But he called Eminem a minute made man. So minute made man can be your time in the spotlight. You had your 15 minutes, you had your minute in the spotlight, you had your shine. But also there's the fact on how quick M rose. Like M rose to stardom because of the color of his skin. He's taking it to a racial thing. Like there's a reason you gained popularity so fast in a minute. Like people be working at this for years, but you were only doing it for a minute and suddenly you have superstardom. Then you have Minute Maid, and he starts talking about the damn lyrical lemonade. Damn, son. Damn. Hold up, baby.
Band, so when I lift them, they land. I've been a made man, you little mangy minute made man, and I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand.
I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand, the Minute Maid and lemonade, so Minute Maid makes lemonade. Also, M has that. Oh, nah, he's definitely been listening to Eminem. He knows his lyrics because in the Godzilla, he said, eliminate him. Other words, I minute made him in that really fast part. So eliminate him, like he eliminates the competition. Other words, I minute made him, and eliminate him, I lemonade them. In other words, I minute made him. Minute Maid makes lemonade. And then here he flips it on his Godzilla verse and talks about Minute Maid man. So Minute Maid, lemonade. And then the track that was just released, the Doomsday track, was on Lyrical Lemonade. I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand. So you sell lemonade at a lemonade stand, but lyrical lemonade and piss and lemonade look alike. And lemonade stand. Stan. He mentioned Stan at the beginning of the song. Stan. Come on. That was a nice scheme. We had to break that down.
Mangy minute made man, and I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand. My nigga Young Z dissed you, Milkbone dissed you, Last Emperor dissed you, Pace One dissed you. Real lyricist, but you ain't go back at them, did you? Cause you would
real lyricist. Okay, I'll give you that. Pace One, he's talking about guys from the Outsiders, the group that M used to be a part of back in the 90s. But notice when he said real lyricist that dissed him, he didn't put himself on that list because he's dissed him before. he might have accidentally dissed himself and didn't realize it.
One dissed you, real lyricist, but you ain't go back at them, did you? Cause you would rather battle pop stars to get your issue. You like to pick the low-hanging fruit, let's get this clear. You diss Elton John, your mom, your ex, Britney Spears. You diss Lana Del Rey fam, Moby, Iggy, not Iguodala, the white broad. Is you shitting me? Will
He's right. He did diss all of them pop stars. He's not lying. But when he got to that Iggy line, that's just funny. So you dissed Iggy, but not Iguodala. He's trying to clear up that he's not talking about the basketball player Andre Iguodala, who used to play for the Philadelphia 76ers, just like Joel Embiid from the beginning of this rap. But Iguodala just finished his career playing with the Golden State Warriors and got a couple chips. So Andre Iguodala's nickname was Iggy. And M dissed Iggy Azalea. All right, you know, that's clever, it's funny.
Iggy, not Iguodala, the white broad. Is you shitting me? Will Smith, Nick Cannon, Insane Clown Posse, a retired Joe Button. When I tell a lie, stop me. Machine Gun Kelly, that boy damn near whipped you. Come on, dog. How Vanilla Ice gon' dish you? If you thought your rap bars was
all right, he said when he tells a lie to stop him. Well, I gotta stop him right now because you just told a lie, homie. You said MGK damn near whipped him. Not even close, homie. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. That didn't happen. Nowhere near the level, dog. Kill Shot and Rap Devil, you not even close. Not even close. So we're gonna stop you right there. But that he also just compared MGK to Vanilla Ice. And then how Vanilla Ice gonna diss you? That's what Eminem says in those ending rap battles in 8 Mile. We just talked about it. So my man has been doing his research the past couple days, listening to Eminem's catalog, watching 8 Mile, doing his research. I respect it. Come with it. You better.
Come on, dog. How Vanilla Ice gon' dish you? If you thought your rap bars was hard, you really need to grow up. You just plain Eminem. You ain't got no nuts, huh? This shit about to get real.
He's saying some funny shit. Now, if you think those giraffe bars are hard and you need to grow up, like, you know, get it, giraffes are tall, you get taller when you get older, but also he's just plain Eminem. He has no nuts, and he talked about grabbing that low-hanging fruit earlier. Your balls drop when you get older and grow up, so you grab the low-hanging fruit because the fruit be hanging low now. But plain M&M's, no nuts, that's just regular M&M's. You can get M&M's with peanuts or without. I mean, all right, candy bars, dog. Candy bars, come on.
You just plain Eminem. You ain't got no nuts, huh? This shit about to get really dark on you. Get them dogs on you. The bark on you. Dog on you, dog. As soon as you log on, you got them locked on you. Like the laws on you. As soon as your thoughts dawned on you. There's a problem on your hand.
All right, hold up. I'm liking this rhyme scheme right now. The dog and the dog on. He's landing. He's landing. I like it. It's not hard or anything. It's not like he's killing him with some fucking bars, but it sounds good. When them thoughts dawned on you, sick them dogs on you. It just sounds good.
On you, like the laws on you. As soon as your thoughts dawned on you. There's a problem on your hands now, cause I got it solved on you. Don't make me fucking call Benzino dog on you. I am really outside and this recluse need to.
Don't make me call Benzino. He cut the beat too. Don't make me call Benzino dog on you. Now, what? Benzino dog, wasn't that like a meme or something? Where there's this like muscular dog and it has no neck, but it's like real vicious. I guess he's trying to say that he is that dog. Okay, Benzino. All right, chill out, dog.
Make me fucking call Benzino dog on you. I am really outside and this recluse need to get out more. I run the outdoors and I can vouch for anyone that been down I can account for.
I just said he was a damn recluse earlier. It's been used before. We know Eminem's a recluse, not the spider.
I run the outdoors and I can vouch for anyone that been down I can account for. And how about your mind will finally be off of my neck with my hand squeezed around yours.
Oh, that was it. Okay, your mind will finally be off of my neck. M focusing on how he has no neck, but with his hand squeezed and choking around Eminem's neck. Ah, so vicious, Benzino. Get him, dog. right, yo. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Like, you know, they said in there, pretty good, buddy. Pretty good at the Eminem 8 Mile rap battles. Nah, that actually wasn't bad. I had to give him that. That was better than the last one. That was better. There was improvement, Benzino. See? Teaching an old dog new tricks. No, but seriously, like, who taught you those tricks? Like, who wrote that for you? Nah, I'm just playing. Listen, I don't know. Did Cassidy write that for you, though? Because Cassidy was talking shit on M like a month ago, 2 months ago in an interview. Hey, listen, if nobody ghost wrote it for him, somebody definitely collabed to write with him on it. Did you get AI to write this for you? I don't know. Now, there's going to be a bunch of people saying, like, oh, yeah, all the Eminem, like, fans are saying that somebody wrote it because it's actually good. Well, it was all right. Yeah, it was, you know, it was better than all right. It was good. It was decent. Okay, buddy? All right. It was better than the last one. I'll say that. The last one was all right. This is a little improvement. Some of the same tropes, though. We're harping on the same old stuff, and all that's doing is filling up the time slot. Stop talking the same old shit that everybody's been talking about, bro. He did bring up some new stuff, though. I'll give him that. He called him out on a lot of things, and that's what you got to do. You got to do your research, call him out. And then he tried to backtrack the proof thing, but it's too late, homie. It's too late. The damage is done, and now Eminem's about to run damage control, and whoop, good luck. Good luck. That's all I got to say. Either way, let me know what you thought about this. Let me know down in the comments. Drop a like on the video, because I really appreciate that. This was interesting. Rap Elvis, dog. All right, Benzino, I see you. That was decent. The delivery was a little better, too. It just kind of sounded a little slow and, you know, kind of tired. Like, some of that stuff you were talking about was tiring. And maybe that's why I was about to fall asleep, too. But you woke me up with some of them. So I'll give you that. I'm going to get up out of here, though. It's your boy, Snake Venom. S to the V. Peace.